Are y'all ready for this?
Dance with me. Let's go. Stop. Just breathe. Be with me. Dance with me. Let's go. Stop. Just breathe.
Hello again, how are we? Back at Alton Towers. Cheeky Tuesday as usual. Right, a bit of a Dean disclaimer this one, I'll put it in there for you, Dean disclaimer. Obviously you may have watched you might have seen the tweets, or watched the videos or anything. Just a Dean disclaimer, there was no intent to get in anything in the press, obviously, in the other clips. You know, so naive to all this. I know what they're trying to do, and you know, all that. So obviously, you know, don't think I'm doing it on purpose. You know, but now I am aware, and I'm happy to announce, kind of thing, that Alton Towers are aware of this fire panel situation, and it's going to be dealt with. So it's all going to be fixed. That's all I wanted all this time. I won't say how long it's been going for, but if you watch the other one, you might be able to find out. But no, I won't gloss over it too much. Here's burial grounds. Just a bit of a Scarefest construction update for you, this one. But yeah, just a quick Dean disclaimer for you. Nothing exciting, but obviously I never intend to put this in, you know, in the press. No one ever does. But people know how they make things, you know, OTT for no reason. And you know, and obviously I said they couldn't use anything, but there was never any intent to cause alarm, distress, whatever, and get it in the press. There never was. All I wanted was a working fire panel. That's it. You know, with no fault. Well, maybe no faults, but obviously, as it's gone on and on and on, it's just got a comical joke. Did all sorts. If you want to see it on Twitter, search Wickerman Fire Panel. But that's up to you to have a look at. But you know, that's all it was. You know, no hard feelings or anything. But obviously, you know, there was never any intent on there. But obviously, when a company doesn't act on anything, you know, after so long, you think, oh, they're not bothered. So you just carry it on, and you don't think anything of it. But obviously, I've been reporting that for a good while, and nothing's been done. But obviously, again, it's now gone too far. And then it's been dealt with, so we're happy. I'm happy to say that it will be looked at over close season and it'll be sorted. So on that note, that's your Dean disclaimer. I'll leave it up there up until now, and then we'll have a look around the park. So on that note, see you in a bit. True. So there you go, quick Scarefest update for you, quick construction update, bit of theming for compound. So whether that's the exit or the entrance, probably the entrance, maybe. So there you go, so that's compound for you, new for Scarefest 2024. Ta-ra! See you in a bit.
For real? What a feast!
Hello again, how are you? Bit sad news this, isn't it? It was the last time we're able to do this, because hopefully when I come back in a couple of days, this thing will be open. Who'd have thought it? Still 50-50 in my opinion, but fingers crossed. I will come. I don't start till about 2:30, so I'm going to come for it and try and get quickly on it. At least then, if it does go down, we've been on it. So yeah, opening at 12 o'clock on Friday. Play the clip. Still sealed for 2 centuries. Play the clip.
A vault sealed for 2 centuries.
So here's the outside theming, nearly ready for Amigos in the Afterlife. Here's your restriction board. There you go. And then you got all dressed up. Bit of contrast this is, from saying it was a little contrast from the dungeons to all this colourful theming. So I don't think you can get much different contrast, can you? But they've gone with it, and it's something new. So we'll see whether it. I don't think I'll be doing it, but there you go. But at least they're utilising something, but it's probably the worst place possible to put it. But you know, I've gone for it, and why not? But we'll see what happens. Scarefest returns on Friday. There you go. There's your theming for you. Ta-ra! Hello again. I may not, just a little pointer, so I may not do all the mazes because I'm not interested in certain things. I'll do compound, and I'll do it, buy it. If you buy it at the box office as a single, probably get annual pass discount on it. We'll find out. But you can just do that. They're £12 on the app singly, but that's all you need. That's all I need, because over time these mazes get boring. And as much as that frequent fee pass, you know, it's 99 at Thorpe and 120 here. What you've got to think about it is, would you have spent £120? Yes, it is a good idea, but when I've thought about it and thinking, they're not the attractions to keep going through. Yes, back in the day, I would, you know, I'm too old for it all now. But back in the day, yes. But it was only 30-50 quid. They did it 2 years, but then people spoilt it because there's an actor there, and then the actors couldn't do it because people were spoiling it in the runs because they were doing it. But I'd love to know how they're getting around that. But yeah, it just seems a bit too expensive now. Because there's no way on earth that you would have spent £120. You would have to have about 5. Would you have to five packages to get £150 worth? Even with annual pass discount, it's a lot of goes, isn't it? So yeah. So well, it's nice that they brought them back for people that want to do that. But if it was a bit cheaper, maybe 80 quid, 70. But obviously, the last time they did it, it was too cheap. That's the thing. So it was like 30 quid the first year. But I only suggested it back in the day when they were at the hotels, you see. And when they were at the hotels between like 5 and 7, no one went on them. And all I thought this pass would be, you know, like what Thorpe's done. Only allowed it between 3 and 6. That's it. And then obviously when they're actually busy, you know, the people that want to do them again and again and again can do when they are at the lowest capacity. You know, there's no demand for them. So yeah, it's nice that they bought it back. But when you break it down, it's you know, you would have had to have a lot of packages and visit a lot of times to do everything and spend that much money for what each maze. I'm not sure what the maze prices are. But again, I'm not a fan. I'd love to go round all these attractions, you know, throughout the UK and visit them. But I begrudge paying for them only because they are 50-50 gamble. The whole scare stuff is a 50-50 gamble whether you're going to get a good run through or not. And if you've travelled a long way, spent money, and you go and there's like 4 attractions. Especially if they're only single use as well. But slowly but surely, I think they're all becoming unlimited now. So these events, they're unlimited, but you still have to queue. You know, it's just a long way to go on some of them. and it's still a 50-50 gamble that you actually get all the scares, you know. But yeah, so just don't bother now, really. I know there's like a crossover with scare attractions and theme parks, but yeah, still sealed for 2 centuries. Maybe not at 12 o'clock on Friday. So on that note, we'll catch you in a bit. See you in a bit.
A vault sealed for 2 centuries.
Hello again, back again for the 10,000 year Altonville bands, Altonville mantles. So yeah, still here, going strong. Hopefully, the attic needs to go, and this thing needs to go next year. Obviously, yes, they've got the other. One of them will go because they've got the other location that isn't ready for this year. So yeah, fingers crossed for next year. And then it might be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a reasonable event. Not quite there, in my opinion, this year, but we'll see. We'll reserve judgment. Obviously, I won't be doing them all. I'll do compounds, but that's about it as far as I go, because done this to death. I know there's a few changes, but what's the point if it's a few changes? Done the attic, whether that's changed or not, I don't know. Comment below, you know, I don't know. Not really interested in Amigos The Afterlife. Yeah, and then Trick or Treat Town. You know, it is a shame, because as I'm sure a lot of these vloggers and everybody says that at one point this place for Scarefest was above and beyond everything else. Sadly, that is not the case, and it hasn't been for a long time. You know, there's lots of other not exclusive events, but you know, external events that go on that are top notch. Well, better than what the Alton Towers provides these days. You know, whether Fright Nights is any good this year, I'm not sure, but it's just, again, long way to travel for the same things again. I'm not done Stitches. I didn't go last year because they took the fire show away, which was just a fire show. I know there's some fire on the top of the other show, that Lucifer's Lair or whatever it is, but no, it's a shame, because it used to be really good. When they were back at the hotel, it started dropping off when they were bought on park, because it was always nice to go through the field of 1,000 Screams, about 10 at 12 o'clock at night, and it was a decently themed maze in the pitch black, and that's how it should be. Whereas now it's like, oh, we'll charge you. Obviously they'll cost money then, but just now everything shuts for 9, gone, out. You know, it's a shame, but again, you don't realise what the future brings, kind of thing. Just not the same Scarefest as we once knew. I mean, the first year of Scarefest, when they did it, there was a laser show, fright lights, you know, little things like that. Just no one pumps the money in. Obviously, laser shows exist, but I don't think people can be bothered to pay money to get them made and then put the infrastructure in to put them in and show them. Just little things like that. I know it, obviously, you know, they put the effort in for the fireworks, but that's only for like 3 nights. But again, maybe 4 nights next year, because I think there's tweaks where they're closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then they open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So are they going to try for 4 next year? I don't know. They were going to try for 4 this year, but I don't think they did. And then now it's on all the restrictions, so whatever date it is it the 7th of November? Yeah, I think it's 7th of November. Everything, it's on every restriction pass for no reason, and it's 5 o'clock right close here for some reason. So, but it's all restricted on all passes for no reason. So on that note, that's a bit of a waffle for back in the day Scarefest. Fright lights, really good. Just simple but effective. But no, even Halloween Horror Nights don't have any, because they used to just have a fireball going off in the middle of the lake. Now they don't. So obviously it's happening all over the place, you know, regarding cost cutting and stuff. Every event seems to be, you know, low key. But when you're away, it doesn't matter. It's a lovely day again. I thought it was going to be roasting. No, really cold, but no, it's quite warm. But it's give thunder and lightning today. So So yeah, but really nice. I didn't think we'd get this. But then again, was I away again, I think, last year? I think I was away last year, and in October, you had a really warm Scarefest, and I think I was away then. It was really nice. Evening, you're in the vlog now if you're waving. As long as you're not swearing, you're alright. You can give us a wave if you want. So I think little lighting's gone in, certain little bits of lighting. Oblivion there, look. Hex has got a green light on it on the door. So I will be popping back just to literally come in, do Hex, and then go to work. So yeah, that's on Friday, that is. So on that note, we'll catch you in a bit. Ciao! Hello, back at Compound's entrance. I believe it's the entrance. I don't think there's any other way in. But I do hope, for the sake of Scarefest, that this, I know it's the only thing probably going for Scarefest, but I do hope it lives up to its hype or expectation. Fingers crossed it's another subspecies kind of thing, because that's what we missed. I don't know why they ever got rid of that, to be fair. No reason to ever get rid of that. So yeah, sad that was, but obviously yes, it's nice that it's phalanx themed, so we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be good. Fingers crossed. Alright, catch you in a bit. Ciao. Ciao.
The instructions during your visit to the core. All hazardous material has been made safe for civilian viewing.
Hello again. Just outside Subterra, and I just got this weird thought that the fact that it was closed for, is it about 5 years, 8 years, or 5 or 8, I don't know which one it was, but the fact that it actually closed for that length of time and then actually come back, it's quite remarkable, really. You know, but, you know, nice to have it back, to be fair. You know, it does complement the area now. Yeah, this is definitely back in full operation with a bit of smoke, still smoke going off. Don't know whether the aircon unit's on though. So yeah, keeping it cool. Yes, the aircon unit is on. Anyway, it's still in there anyway. There it is, oh, aircon unit. But I reckon it was to keep the smoke going or something. Something must have got too hot. It's quite warm today. Can't believe how hot it is. Quite warm, muggy. So on that note, I'm going to call it a day on this one. Oh, it's about to take off. So yeah, just call it a day because I'm back for the morning in a couple of days, well 3 days into it. So on Friday, and then I'll go straight back to work. So I'll be here for a few days, a few hours on Friday, get Hex done, and then I can probably pop down on Tuesday and have get you a proper Scarefest vlog. So that'll be the next one. Proper Scarefest vlog on Tuesday. Might do a quick one for you for the Hex reopening. That'll only be a short one. So on that note, yeah, then they don't seem to be here on really quiet days. F&B, not F&B, HB Leisure. So yeah, only one train on the Odenemi today. So, but is it warranted? This is the thing. Well, it's 25 minutes. So I don't know whether they're doing a thought now and only putting one train on everything. But this is normally run on 2 trains all the time. But every ride I've ridden, it's always been the same vibrating train. So whether they've got issues and they're trying to fix it. But no, Nemi's Nemi, isn't it? It's only 5 minutes now, so it's probably alright. So on that note, we'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra! And see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Hello again. Just before I go, I just got a little bit of quandary for you. So, over the course of the last few years, obviously, I believe, in my opinion, that this place has gone downhill, right? But I can't quite put my finger on why. Is it me because the novelty's worn off and I'm older now? Is it because the place is kind of stagnant? and we've not had any new investment for a while. Not major anyway. I just can't quite put it on. I think it's a bit of mixture of both, to be fair. Don't know whether anybody else has been visiting years and years and years, and then now couldn't give two monkeys about the place, kind of thing. I mean, I do, within reason, obviously, but for the last few years, I'll only like visit for new things. Once the novelty worn off with that new thing, I'm not bothered anymore. It is nice to get down to Thorpe, but it may be because it's too close and I do visit too much, I don't know. Maybe the time to give these, off. No fire alarm, please. No, it just keeps cutting out. Yeah, but then obviously when you make an effort, or when I make an effort to like travel, then obviously effort is made to obviously go on these rides and stuff. But obviously I don't do them, but I probably should in the last couple of weeks of the season in case any go. Because that's what happened to the black hole. It needed like an evacuation platform, and or anything happens to the ride that they don't want to spend money on in between the end of the season and the new season, it just gets pinned off. Like with Ripsaw, gone straight away. So whether we get a new version of Ripsaw back next year, who knows? But you know, it's like no, and then you get no chance of having the last ride. It's very rare these days that they actually do an event to say this ride's going, and they've chose, because the ride doesn't they don't keep the ride going that long before it goes. So it's always worth going on every single thing in the park at the end of the year, just in case it doesn't come back. So yeah, so I don't know whether anybody else's thing. Obviously, if you're new to like theme parks and stuff, and you don't visit Alton Towers often, I bet you still love it, because obviously you only visit once in a blue moon, once in a month of Sundays. I think I'm going home at the right time, and the rain's coming again now. So I think I've just done this, get a vlog for you quickly, and then we'll see you again on Friday. Try and wangle this, as I've done it in a different order now, so the editing could be a bit of a pain in the bum. But on that note, I don't know, just comment below if you think the same. It just seems to be, obviously it has had 10 years of neglect by the past management, and again, you cannot fix that in a season, can you? I mean, it was good for first few weeks of getting the infrastructure in, resurfacing that car park and everything. Good to see. So hopefully things progress going forward. And on that note, it's raining. Everybody in. I'm gonna go, and I'll see you on Friday. A vault sealed for 2 centuries, maybe unsealed on Friday. Ta-ra! Quick, it's spitting. Everybody in.